Okay, I think we're live. I'm gonna switch to English just so there will be a delay for you. Try refreshing the page. Something. No, still not. Do you have the correct link?
I guess so.
Let me check. It says that I'm live. Does it load?
Yes.
Starting? Oh, okay, great. So there's a delay. And does the sound work? Video?
Several minutes pause.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Can you hear me well and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, I'll start in 3 minutes. Right. Meanwhile, let me test everything. I see that some of you have already connected. We have 67 viewers. Okay, guys, I'm going to start in a few minutes. We'll wait for those who are not soon. Please when, because it's like 5 minutes till it starts, till it should start. Meanwhile, I'll fiddle with the settings, maybe try to share the screen and everything. And when I'm ready, I'll tell you. This webinar will be recorded and you can find it later on our YouTube page. I have Slava with me here. He'll be helping out with the comments and questions. He'll be checking them live and I'll be answering to those during the event. I think I would rather you not listen to it. Hey, Slava. Maybe you don't have to listen to it because it's gonna just, you can watch me live here. Okay, great. Right, so a couple more minutes, I'll go try share the screen. And just tell me if you can see the screen I'm sharing, okay? Just hold on 1 second. Where is it? Yeah, seems to be working fine. There are some people walking around the office making distractions. Okay, the screen sharing seems to be working too. Yeah, great. Can you not charge your vaporizer here? I know it's a bit distracting. Thank you. Okay, I think we're about to start. Hello guys, thank you for joining. My name is Igor. You may have seen me in the comment section on the Appsumo or in live support chat. I was answering a few questions there. I'm here with Slava, who's sitting over there.
Hi guys.
Say hi. He'll be checking the comments on YouTube and on the landing page, so you can leave your questions there, and I'll answer them later. And he'll also host a webinar tomorrow, probably like London time, 6 hours sooner than this one. This one will be recorded and you can find it later on our channel. Just in case, we'll send out a newsletter to the Appsumo users with the link to this webinar, so you can access it and use it as your resource for learning how to use Serpstat. I tend to talk fast when I speak English, so hope that that's not going to be a problem. Everything seems to be working fine. I see that my mic is working, video is live. In a few minutes, I will switch to screen sharing, right? And I'll be showing you how Serpstat works, where to go and what to do. I have a list of things here I want to go over. I'll be marking them down. I have some of the questions from the Appsumo comments, the most popular ones, and I'll answer those. I think I can answer a few at the start, then I'll show you how the tool works and how you have to use it, and then I will answer a bit more questions. Okay, so let's go. Some of the most popular questions were about the new databases. Can we add Germany, France, Spain, India, and so on and so forth? Unfortunately, those are not ready yet, and we couldn't squeeze them into this deal. So the people who bought Appsumo plan won't be getting access to new databases as they come out. That is in part of not to encourage sales that people will do and then wait for the database to come out, and probably be upset if we delay that or something. I mean, if I told you today that we can release the German database in a month, you would think, okay, that sounds fine. But we can have some delays, we can have some problems, we can start working on some new things, and that database will delay another 3 months, and you will start saying, I paid for it and I was expecting German database, and you are ruining my vibes and my business and stuff like that. So we want to avoid that. Hence, only the databases that we had ready will be accessible for the Appsumo plan. No date still for Germany, France. These two databases are next on our list. They're coming soon, but no date yet. Other questions you had include keyword difficulty. A lot of people requested that. That feature has been in the works for quite a while. We have the formula, we know how to calculate it already. We just have to introduce that to our interface. This feature will be available to all of our users, including those using Appsumo plan. So soon enough, you should be getting access to the keyword difficulty. It will show up in pretty much every report you get on keywords, alongside search volumes, cost per click, and stuff like that. So yeah, keyword difficulty is definitely coming. That's one of our top priorities. Should be there soon. Some of your questions I will answer as I show you how to use the tool, such as how much queries do I get? It says 300 queries, 100 results. Can I get more results? And so on and so on. As for databases, actually, I remember one thing. Some people requested if there is a way for us to charge like $5, $10 a month for additional database. Not an option. I discussed that with CEO, CTO. It's kind of difficult for us to create this type of system, a new billing system, new charging system, stuff like that. So that's not going to happen either. So if you bought the Appsumo plan, what you see right now, plus keyword difficulty, plus updates on search volumes and new keywords, whatever happens within this platform, that's what you get. We also plan to release text analysis soon. They will also be there. But as for databases, that's a no. It's still a pretty valid deal, even if you don't have your database, because we have 5 tools: keyword research, competitor analysis, backlinks analysis, rank tracking, and site audit. And 3 out of 5 are the ones you can use for live for $39. That's actually a steal. Okay, I think you've had enough of me blabbing just about nothing. Let's switch to the screen share, and I'll show you how to use Serpstat, where to start, what data you get, how you can get more data with your limits for the Appsumo plan, and so on. For most of this webinar, I'll be sharing my screen with you, and you'll be basically looking at my screen. To begin your work with Serpstat, I recommend creating a project. To create a project, you can go click here, list of projects, or in the header. It'll be on any page. You can see a list of projects. You can go there immediately. So that's where I recommend starting your introduction to Serpstat. I assume most of you have websites that you want to optimize, that you want to improve with the help of Serpstat. So this is where creating the projects comes in. Just create one for your website. I will create one for speedhunters.com. It's a news website about cars. It has a simple structure, and I can show you a lot on an example of it. Okay, so speedhunters.com. Name of the project, you can create any name. If you're working on 10 projects, you can name it project 1. You can use the website name. You can create groups of projects. These fields can be filled up the way you like it, or just leave them empty, and the project will be named speedhunters.com. As you create the project, it appears on your list of project panel immediately, and you have access to the following data: backlinks data and keyword research data. You see these two buttons, site audit and positions. This you have to create. I will get to them later. Just to show you that this is where we start. We create the project for our own website, and we have it here in our list of projects. This is where you will be going like every day if you want to check how your website is doing, how many keywords it started ranking for or lost within any database, stuff like that. I will show each of these things separately later, but I wanted to start with keyword research. Remember, I said we have 5 things in Serpstat: keyword research, competitor analysis, backlinks, rank tracking, and site audit. So let's start with the keyword research. I assume this is the part most of you are interested in, as this is the most popular part of our website, to be honest. So to start keyword research, you can start it from the main page, from any search bar you see. Just you can start your keyword research here. You see it says enter domain, keyword, or link. Depending on what you enter, you are doing keyword research or competitor analysis. Even if you enter your own domain, that is still counted as competitor analysis because you're analyzing the domain, and we don't know if it's your domain or not, so it doesn't matter. Just words, just how we call it. So custom cars. I'll use this keyword. It should be relevant to the website we created the project for. So you enter a keyword, and that's how you start your keyword research, basically. Once you hit search, it takes some time to load, and you will get to the overview page. It will show you the basic information about the keyword, such as search volume, monthly search volume. It shows how many people a month use this phrase on Google to look for stuff. The databases you choose here, so I'm using Google United States, google.com. If you're from Canada, you can switch to Canada and reload the data for it. So 8,100 people approximately search for custom cars on Google every month in the United States. Competition level we show according to Google AdWords, and it's not the keyword difficulty that I told about before. It's the competition within the cost per click system, the Google advertising. So higher scores mean that more people use this keyword to advertise their websites in Google search. Cost per click shows the average cost per click for this keyword, how much people bid on this keyword to be shown in advertising. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what I'm talking here about, there are 2 types of search. There's an organic search, and then there's also a paid search. Organic search are results that are there naturally. If the website is good, Google shows it first. And paid search is when a website wants to be on top of organic search. They pay money for each click they get. They get displays. You have probably seen those. They are usually marked as ads. They have little green ad thingy there. Okay, so this is the basic information about the keyword you get from Serpstat. This is not yet the keyword research. For keyword research, you probably want to find keywords, more keywords for your website. Let's assume you have a website dedicated to custom cars. So you can see here that we show 1,500 keywords for keyword suggestions for the custom cars, but your limits allow you to see only 100 results. And this was a concern of many users within the Appsumo platform, because you guys thought that you will only see like these 100 top results and won't get access to long tail keywords, keywords with lower competition, lower search volumes, and stuff like that. My plan allows me to see all of them, obviously, but yours will be limited to just 100 results. But that doesn't mean you will get only these 100 results, because we have a lot of cool stuff here, such as filters. You can use this to create custom report, and data here will be completely different. For example, we can see here that you have keywords with volume from 22,000 to 390, right? So you want to get more results, more keywords. You choose the search volume according to Google AdWords. You can set it exactly to more, lots of parameters. Let's set it between 100 and 200. As I apply the filter, it will give me a different set of results, only the keywords with search volume between 100 and 200. For those who aren't familiar, there are keywords that people refer to as long tail keywords. They have lower search volumes. but they are beneficial to many websites because it's easier to compete for them. It's more likely that you can rank your website for keyword like custom slot car tracks rather than keyword with 22,000 searches. I think it was custom car, whatever. Lower search volume means that less people search for it. So if you rank first, it means that less people will visit your website. But you can use a bunch of these keywords on your website and get more traffic. It shows 62 here because there are only 62 keywords within the limit I entered. You can change this. You can find the low volume keywords between 10 and 50 monthly searches and stuff like that. So you have 300 queries a day with 100 results per request, which means that you can get 300 of tables like this one, like I show you here, 300 of those every day. There is actually a lot. If you work on 1-2 websites, they are not huge. That's more than enough for you. At first, it may not seem so because you're new to the tool. You'll be exploring it. You'll be looking for more keywords to add to your website to analyze, and you may even run out of requests for one day. But in a week, after you used your first batch, of keywords on your website, you found some cool tricks, you analyzed your competitors, 300 requests. I don't think I've ever done 300 requests per day in Serpstat. Maybe like 50 to 100 when I was working on some content project. This thing took a while to load. It shows how many keyword suggestions we have for this keyword in other databases. So if you're working on several markets in US and UK, you can immediately click here and get the same results for Google UK database. I was waiting for it to load. Let's get back to filters. What we can use here also. We can sort keywords by cost per click. We can add filter. We don't have to use just one. We can use and or operators. So we want to find keywords with search volume between 10 and 50 and cost per click less than $2. And also we want only the keywords that don't have toponyms. So don't have city names like custom cars in New York. We don't want those. And we, let's say, want only keywords that consist of exactly 3 words, right? Let's see if it shows anything. So your 100 results that you get is not your limit. You can get a lot more than that. You can get all of the keywords from, like, we have 1,000 suggestions here. You can see all of them by using filters. That is my point. So here are the keywords with filter parameters that I used. Only search volumes between 10 and 50, cost per click less than $2, no toponyms, and words consisting of keywords consisting of 3 words only. Simple as that. You can play with these filters on your own. I just showed you where they are and how to use them. Okay. One of the unique features of Serpstat that we advertised in the Appsumo deal is called cluster research. Let me show you how it works. It's not available in our basic plan. It's a very cool feature. It shows you keywords that are related to the one that you entered, but not necessarily consist of the same words. Custom cars may not be the best example. First of all, you can see that it shows keywords that are misspelled. So people may be looking for custom cars. There are 50 of those a month. So you can maybe try and use it at least for PPC advertising. You can show your website for people who use the misspelled phrase. Not the best example, as I said, but if we switch to custom motorcycles, somewhere within the result, it should show keywords like choppers or custom bikes. So words that are not here. So you'll see keywords that do not include either custom or motorcycles. Custom motorbikes. What else? Okay, so the cluster research, it analyzes, it finds keywords by analyzing websites. For example, it knows that a lot of websites that rank high for keywords such as custom motorcycles also use keyword chopper on their pages. So it will show you that. basically, cluster research is for finding keywords that you may have missed otherwise. You may have not thought of that analogy, for example, such as microwave and just, I don't know, portable oven, something like that. People search for a variety of stuff. There are billions of people, they all think different. So cluster research shows you what keywords other websites use on their pages that you may have missed. Search suggestion is a very great tool and is actually free. You can recommend it to your friends if they don't want to spend any money. You can just go to Serpstat, switch to search suggestions, and this is where it gets cool. You get here way more than 100, and you all get access to all of these. Search suggestions are keywords that Google shows you as you type in your query. You know, like when you start searching for custom motorcycle, it shows you a drop-down menu and suggests a few of these searches. So this is what this tool shows you. It shows you what suggestions people see as they type in certain combinations of words. These things are great to use as long-tail keywords. Again, we don't show search volumes for them, any data. We just collect as many of them as possible. People use them in numerous ways. So this is why we give this data away for free, because it's just basically showing what keywords people see as they type in. Some may click on the suggestions, others may not. So search volumes for this may vary from 10 to 0 to 100, and so on and so on. The great part about this is that you can switch to only questions here. Only questions show search suggestions in forms of questions, which you can use if you're a blogger, or if you have a blog, or you have, or if you want to write an article somewhere. It shows you questions about your subject. So we have still have here custom motorcycles, and for some reason it started loading again. But anyways, this tool shows me questions that people ask related to custom motorcycles. How to build a custom motorcycle, for example. Who makes the best custom motorcycles? This tool is also free to use. You can use it within your Appsumo plan without any limits. You will get all of the results. Why is it good? Because if you want to create a content, this is a perfect heading. This is a perfect subject for your content, and it is also a perfect heading. You want to write something about custom motorcycles, but you don't know what. So you can go ahead and see here that a lot of people ask Google how to build a custom motorcycle. Well, this one is obvious, but there are topics that are harder to come up with titles. So you create a piece of content with this heading and this subject, and you have your audience of people who are looking for how to build a custom motorcycle. So search suggestions and only questions within keyword research are available for free to anyone who knows that it's there. You can recommend it to your friends. That would be awesome. I want to show you one thing that I had a few users ask before. We're doing keyword research right now. It says here keyword. We're using keyword. So if you try to go here to domain analysis, it sometimes appears grayed out, or you don't see anything. That is for a reason. That is because you're analyzing keyword right now. So if sooner or later you will run into the problem, like you will think, oh my God, I don't have access to domain versus domain. What's going on? But it means that you're analyzing keywords. So relax. As soon as you start analyzing domains, you will get access to these features. Is there anything else I want to tell about keyword research, though? Well, let me check my list that I showed you before. I showed you the cluster research. I showed you how to get the most out of your 100 results. Okay, that's about it. Now let me show you how to use competitor analysis. As I said before, the difference is that we're analyzing websites. So let's go back to the Speed Hunters thing. Speed Hunters, it's hard typing and talking at the same time, at least for me. Okay, competitor analysis. I use this website as my own to show you how to create a project, but this time let's pretend that this is my competitor. What data do I get from him? First of all, I can see for keywords that this website is ranking for. They are sorted by the position of the domain and the search volume. So the keywords you see at the top are the best keywords of your competitor, so to say, the ones with the highest search volume plus highest position for a keyword. So basically, your competitor gets the most traffic from the keywords at the top of the list. No, actually, I'm lying a bit, because CTR also expands to second and third position. So I will show you how to get the best data. As I said, we see that our position here is first for each keyword, and it is sorted by the search volume in descending order, right? Again, we can use filters here, and we can use domain's position for a keyword between 1 and 3. These are the positions with the highest CTR. According to numerous researchers, I won't give you any links because I didn't prepare any, obviously. So you can just trust me that positions 1, 2, and 3 have the highest CTR. CTR is a click-through rate. It means that people more often click on the websites that are listed on the first, second, and third position than fourth, fifth, and no one cares about 35th position and stuff like that. So I've used the filter to sort the keywords to show only the ones for which my competitor ranks within first or third position. And I forgot to use the search volume. So let's add another filter. And search volume is more than or equal to 1,000 because we already have 720 here and stuff like that. And apply again. This time we will see basically the most profitable keywords of our competitor. The ones that have high search volumes and the ones that our competitor ranks high for. First, second, and third position. You can change, obviously, the filter however you like. I'm showing you this only because a few users asked me about this. I personally don't see a lot of use in looking at competitors' top keywords because he is already ranking high for those, and it's going to be hard stealing them from the competitor. Here we have our keywords. This little star means that this same keyword, there are 2 pages on the website that rank for this keyword. And this one ranks second, and it shows that there's also another page that ranks first. This is good when you're analyzing your own domain, so you know that you don't have to optimize this page because you already have this page ranking for this keyword. Anyways, let's get back to competitor analysis. So we found the keywords of our competitor that are great. A lot of people ask about that. That's why I'm showing you here. But these are not the keywords you should be looking for. You should be looking for the keywords that are not so great, that your competitor doesn't have a grip on, that you can take from him and use on your own pages and rank for them. The tree view feature is a unique one. With Serpstat, it creates a keyword semantic map of your competitor's website, which means it shows you what pages of your competitor rank for which keywords and on what positions. It will load for a while because there are probably a lot of pages on Speed Hunter. So obviously you are limited to 100 results per report by your plan, but that is not a problem. What we need here is domain position between 11 and 20. 11 and 20 is the second page of Google search. So position starting from 11 to 20, second page, which means we'll see the keywords for which our competitor ranks on the second page of Google. There are several reasons why that may happen. Either his website is not optimized good enough for these keywords, or he's not caring about them that much, or maybe he doesn't even know he has he's ranking for those keywords, so he didn't use anything to rank higher for those. And remember, I told you that we create a keyword map. So it shows you a URL, a link to a certain page, and keywords that it ranks for. For example, this page about museums, GT Honda collection hall ranks for 2 keywords on the second page of Google, on 11th and 12th position, which means that potentially you can take these keywords from your competitor unless there's some other competitor ranking higher for these keywords. But if you are in competitive mode and you want to damage exactly this website, it works better for local websites, right? For example, flowers delivery in Florida or whatever. It's similar there because you have the competitor, and you know that if your competitor, you have like 5 competitors doing the same thing and they rank poorly for these keywords, you can just go ahead and start working on those. 70 monthly searches, 720, 70, 50. Doesn't seem like much, but you can rank for like 10 of these and already have 500 new visitors on your website. The benefit of showing these keywords by pages is also because you can see that these 3 keywords, Tokyo Drift Girl, Tokyo Drift Hot Girl, and the girl from Tokyo Drift. These 3 keywords are semantically connected, which means that you have to use 3 of these if you want to rank for them at the same page, right? Well, this one again is kind of obvious, but if you see that one page of your competitor can rank for different keywords like car blog websites and modified car website, it means that you can also rank your own page for these 2 keywords. You don't have to create 2 separate ones. Google already knows that these 2 keywords are connected between each other and can be used in a combination on a single page. So this is where I recommend going for the competitor analysis. Get the keyword map of your competitor. You can, again, choose different parameters here to get more data. You can see which keywords to use on which pages and stuff like that. One of the most visual things about competitor analysis is the domain versus domain feature, which means that you can analyze up to 3 domains. You can select them from here or enter manually any other website that you want. You can compare these 3 domains and see how they rank, how many keywords they have in common, how many unique keywords they have, and stuff like that. This is where you find keywords that you may have missed. Jalopnik, obviously being the biggest website about cars here, has all of the keywords that Speed Hunter has and then some. But as for, let's say that I work for Jalopnik and I think, what other keywords can I rank for? I have this competitor, Car Throttle, and we have nearly 50% keywords similar. So our website's at least on 50% identical, which means I now have to look at the unique keywords of carthrottle.com. So I click here. And I will see the keywords that this website is using to rank on Google and get traffic that I don't use on my website at all, or at least I don't rank for these keywords within top 100 results, which is equal to not using these keywords at all. We see that numbers here are huge, obviously way more than you can analyze with your limits with 300 requests and 100 results. But then again, I'm using like one of the biggest websites on the internet, and if you're working on your own small project, by all means, it should be more than enough. It will be probably like 50 unique keywords if that's a local website, up to 1,000 unique keywords if it's some global niche website. You will have to find and see. Okay, the bad thing about this analysis is that I have speed hunters within Jalopnik, which is bad, but let's pretend that the third website is somewhere around here, which means that 3 websites will have this section in common, and each will have unique keywords. Oh, actually, I can show it to you here. Yeah, you see this section that is an intersection of green and yellow, but not blue. So this part that looks like a section of a basketball. These are unique keywords of Car Throttle and Jalopnik that Speed Hunter's website doesn't have anywhere on its website, which means that 2 of my top competitors use these keywords here, and I don't use them at all for some reason. So I have to look at this. Speed Hunter's Car Throttle, unique keywords. This is the section. So these are 3 websites. You have these unique keywords of 2 of them for my domain. You may have seen that we advertised a feature called missed keywords. This is basically what it is. My website, Speed Hunters, is missing these keywords, although my competitors use them. But missing keywords is actually a little bit more because it analyzes 20 websites in such fashion and finds intersection between those 20 websites of the keywords that are not on my website but are on their websites. It's harder to explain in words than just show. So let me just go ahead and do that a bit later, because I remembered another great thing. Top pages. Pages that rank for the largest number of keywords. This number usually correlates with the traffic, so people may argue that the number of keywords doesn't mean that these keywords are better, because, for example, a website can rank for, a page can rank for 1 keyword with 1 million monthly searches, and this page can rank for 500 with 50 monthly searches, and the other page will get more traffic. Could be the case, but usually it correlates. We check on numerous researches. So whatever page ranks for the most number of keywords is the most important page on that website. It generates the most traffic. Again, This is where you analyze your competitors. You can see what pages give them traffic. For example, I have a website about cars. I'm going to go ahead and look at this page because this page generates a lot of traffic, and I want to know that do I have a similar page? Can I get similar amounts of traffic? Because my audience obviously is interested in one-on-one drift weapons of choice, right? If I don't have a similar article, I will go ahead and write one and name it something like best cars to use for drifting, like 100 best cars to use for drifting. I will not get as much traffic because this website has been here since 2008, but still there are people who are interested in it. There are a lot of people, as you can see, by potential traffic. So I have to account for top pages of my competitor. And this report takes us to the missing keywords I mentioned before. This is actually a unique feature within a unique feature, the URL analysis. Not available in many keyword research tools. It usually boils down to domain analysis. So you can analyze the domain and look at its pages. Right here, you can analyze a separate page. Like it works great for e-commerce where you have product categories such as cell phones, dishwashers, I don't know, power tools, right? So you can go ahead and find your competitors for just power tools. You have, for example, for most e-commerce projects that sell phones, Amazon, eBay will be among top competitors always, right? So you'll be like, of course, Amazon is my competitor. There's nothing I can do about it, and there's no way I can analyze keywords of Amazon because there are like billions of those. But you can analyze one single page of your website dedicated to cell phones. Serpstat will find you similar pages with similar potential traffic and similar keyword rankings and position, and it will show you there are like 55 stores similar to yours that have similar pages about cell phones that rank for same keywords and stuff like that, which will give you access to missing keywords feature. Let's just see what it shows us and how it works. You don't have to do anything here, like URL versus URL works the same way as domain versus domain, where you have pick 3 domains and analyze, open different reports, unique keywords that are a combination of 2 websites and stuff like that. This feature works automatically. It will analyze top 20 competitors and find the keywords that competitors have in common that are missing from the page you're analyzing. So this is a great report for the lazy people. You get an instant access to great semantic that you can add to your website and be sure that it's relevant and should be there. Okay, the report is ready and it's actually pretty awesome. I'm going to show you everything about it. It's probably the best report you can use to get keyword ideas if you don't have that much time. As I said before, it analyzes top 20 competitors and shows you keywords that they have in common and that are missing from your website. Competition strengths show how many times these keywords appear on the pages of your competitors and stuff like that. So the higher it is, the higher the relevancy. Search volume is a familiar thing. Cost per click doesn't really matter. What matters here are the keywords themselves and the other URLs contain field. So the keywords are the keywords, the ones that you're looking for. But the best drift car. Our page about weapons of choice for drifting doesn't rank for this keyword, but we have another page on our domain that does rank for this keyword on 11th position. Why do I need to know that? Because if I didn't, I would start, okay, I'm probably going to go ahead and create some backlinks with this anchor link into this article because I want this keyword too. But then I would be stealing traffic from this other page, which I probably should optimize this. It has already 11th position. I can add a couple more factors to it and it will rank higher, right? So it's easier to move this page up than start optimizing this page from scratch. So this is what we're looking for, none. It means that there is not a single page on our website on speedhunters.com that ranks for beginner drift cars within top 100 results of Google. So our website doesn't rank for these keywords. It has 170 monthly searches, which is way more than like nice drift cars, right? Or whatever, and it's completely relevant. It has a competition strength of 9. Beginner drift cars, absolutely on the topic of this article, which I assume lists 101 cars that you can use for drifting, right? Rear-wheel drive Ford, not as relevant, but still, if there is a Ford here, and there is one, people may be interested in this information and may end up on your page. Good drift cars for beginners. Rear-wheel drive Mitsubishi cars, absolutely on this page. I'm 100% sure. I'm probably just not finding right. Anyways, okay, so this report is the one you can use if you don't have a lot of time and you want to find what keywords to use on your page to get more traffic, right? Awesome. That's probably all I wanted to show about keywords and competitor analysis. It is nearly, not even nearly all of the things that you can do here. You can get so much more information. Just, I mean, you should understand that just by looking at all of these menus. But these are the essentials that you can learn and start using and optimize your websites. Okay. Infographics creates an instant infographic for your website. Let me just show you how it looks like. Not that useful for people optimizing their own websites because, well, I don't know, maybe you just want to print it out and hang it on your wall. Usually used to, you can save it as image, usually used to show to your clients. It shows all of the metrics of the website, this like, easy to read and understand form. Page analysis allows you to analyze up to 200 domains simultaneously. In real world, this will be replaced by actual domains like speedhunters.com, jalopnik.com, whatever, cars.com. You select what parameters you want to compare, in what databases, right? And you get data on the list of domains. It will eat through your 300 limits instantly, because if you add 200 domains here, but I mean, they reset the next day. So if you need to do analysis on 200 domains, go ahead and do that. No problem. Next day you can keep analyzing your own website. Yeah, I forgot to show you the overview of the domain, the most important part. Remember, I showed you the same thing about keyword. It showed the search volume, cost per click, competition. This thing here shows information about domain. Visibility is a visibility score. It shows you how visible your website is in search, and it depends on how many keywords it ranks for, right? This number, and website's positions. So the more keywords the website ranks higher for, the higher the visibility. You can rank for 7,000 keywords on 75th position, your visibility will be 0. Search engine traffic is a very approximate number. It will not show you the same number that you see in Google Analytics report or anything else. It just shows you how many traffic you will receive from organic search, from your organic keywords. If your positions for these keywords will remain the same, for example, it means that from keyword Speed Hunter, this website will get 22,200 visitors per month because it's first and the search volume is this. If the position for this keyword was 7th, we would count it as less, like 7,000. So this is the number, right? Number of your keywords. I don't know the word in English for it, which depends on also on the positions of your domain for this keyword, stuff like that. So this is the metric you can look at to see if your website is growing in organic search or not, because you may be losing positions for big keywords, but at the same time gaining positions for a lot of smaller ones, and your visibility will keep on growing. It will be around 0 for smaller websites, though, because you can see it has 60,000 organic keywords. The search traffic is 300,000, almost 4, and the visibility is 1.2. Obviously, if your website ranks for 50 keywords and has a search engine traffic number of 2,000, the visibility will be like probably 0, 0.1, whatever. Don't sweat over it too much if it's 0, okay? Just keep an eye out on the number of keywords you rank for and your positions, and you'll be fine. This data shows changes in keyword distribution from the time we last checked this keyword. So last time we checked, Speed Hunters ranked lower for 2,111 keywords and improved its position for this amount of keywords. It stopped ranking for 78 and started ranking for 7,900 new keywords. When you're analyzing your own stuff, you'll be very familiar with all of these numbers. You'll be looking at them daily. You'll be counting your keywords. You'll be checking their search volume. So you can look at all of that in your list of projects. And let's, by the way, get back to it. I'll try to keep this webinar within 1 hour time frame, and I still have 20 minutes. And from now on, it's going to be easier. There's not as much complex stuff as keyword research and competitor analysis. Just these 3 features that you can use with any database. If you're from India, from France, Germany, Israel, Mexico, Brazil, wherever you live, you can use these three tools anyways, okay? So let me show you how to use them. Let's get back to our list of projects. This is our website. This is our keywords that we checked. And let's start with backlink analysis. We see that our website has like 80,000 referring domains, and you can only see 100 of them, which is not great, right? But you can use different reports to get different data. You can check you can sort the reports by acceptor URLs. You can check the anchors. For example, you can see these 112 domains that refer to this website using this anchor or this 57. So you can get different data every time you click different report, right? For those who aren't familiar, anchor is text that is used on a link. Like when you click here, anchor here is referring domains. You click on the words referring domains. So when you click on Speed Hunters on some website and it's in blue underlined text, this is the anchor. Why you need this data? Because by analyzing anchor list of your competitor, you can create your own, which is very useful for optimization. You have to be very careful with it though. But you can use, for example, you deliver flowers in Florida. You can use anchor tags such as flower delivery, right? And someone will click on that and get to your website. But you have to see how your more successful competitors use the anchors, how many empty anchors they have, how many anchors just use the name of the website. Because Google is very sensitive when it comes to backlinks, and it will give you penalties. It will damage your ranking if it sees that you're trying to play with anchors, right? So check your successful competitors, see how they work with their anchors, work with them in the same way, and it should work for you. Top pages are the pages that get the most links incoming. Again, similar to analyzing top pages in domain analysis, you find which pages draw the most backlinks, the most traffic, which pages are the most shared ones, and you may want to go ahead and check them and see if maybe you have to create similar pages, similar articles, similar, I don't know, contact pages, whatever. Whatever works for your competitor should work for you too, because you have the same audience. If your audience likes what your competitor has, you have to do the same stuff. I don't think there's too much to tell about backlink analysis. Yeah, we have here Serpstat page rank and trust rank flow metrics, which show the higher the number, the better the page is, right? So you can analyze your own pages, see if they're good, and you can analyze pages that refer to you. So something like this, 0, 0, you may want to disavow. You don't want to link from a website with 0 trust flow. It will not result in anything positive for your website. It doesn't give you any boost in terms of SEO. So you may want to go and disavow the link from this website. How to do that, you can just Google. Yeah, and let's move on to 2 of more interesting things in our 3 features that you can use globally. Site audit and rank tracking. For site audit, you have 10,000 limits that you can use every month. So every month you can run an audit on 10,000 pages. Your limit will be shown here, and it will reset every month. Audit shows errors on your website, errors in terms of SEO. I will analyze just 100 pages. These settings are to help our bots navigate through your website easier. Some servers may block bots with different user agent names. This means that 5 bots simultaneously will be checking your website. You can set it to 20 to make it faster, but then your server might ban them. You will see that there are like too many requests happening simultaneously, and it will just block this user agent, right? So if you don't know what to do with it, just keep it the way it is. Select the number of pages you want to check. Your first audit should just you should just use the number of pages you have on your website. If you have a website that has 10,000 pages, this plan is probably not for you because you have a huge website that needs a lot of data. But if you have a smaller website, you can check it like every 3 days. Right, start analysis. That's all you have to do is start audit. I'll get back to it when it's over. Meanwhile, let's go check the rank tracker. For rank tracker, we increased the limits for the Appsumo users. We initially wanted to keep it at 50, but people said that it was too low, so we changed that to 200. Right, okay, so you can track 200 keywords for every project. You don't have to create anything here. When you add a competitor here, it doesn't mean that you start tracking it. It just means that your competitor will be highlighted in the results, because if you don't edit the website of your competitor here, you will still track it. Serpstat shows you 100 results for each keyword that you track, which means that any competitor you have for this keyword, you will see regardless of whether you put his website in here or not. I had a user asking, does he have to list his competitors every time he creates a project? It takes a long time. No, you don't have to. I never done that. It's an outdated thing. All the rank trackers, they used to work like that. You had to tell them which websites you want to track, right? So, and that rank tracker would go search for the keyword, and it will tell you that this website ranks 2nd, this website ranks 7th, and this one ranks 54th, right? Our rank tracker shows you all 100 websites that rank for any keyword you can use. Right, remember I told you can use it anywhere, and I mean anywhere. So any country, it switched to Russian for some reason, but there are flags. Okay, let's use those. Let's go Great Britain, city. I have no idea why these are in Russian. We'll fix that by the time it ends, the webinar, I hope. It says Bristol here. So I can track keywords in Bristol. Oh, I choose Yandex, that's why I switched to Russian. My bad. Anyways, let's check Yandex Bristol if that exists. And I want to track keywords in Canada, Manitoba, and the city of Morris. Okay, you see I have added 2 search engines here, which means that my limits, my 200 keywords that I have, will be divided by 2. Because if I track 1 keyword in each database, it means that I'm tracking 2 keywords, right? So if you see that your limits are missing for some reason, and you don't see 200, but you see 100 keywords, this may be the reason. So check. You may want to delete Yandex Great Britain because that does not exist. Okay. This is where you add keywords you want to track. You can import them from CSV. You can get keyword ideas from Serpstat. And this is what I'm going to do. I'll add just 5, should be enough. Right, and continue. So I will track 5 keywords every 3 days in Canada for, you can share access. I'm not sure actually. I've never done that. Your Appsumo plan should allow you to share access to this project with your clients or colleagues. You can invite a user via email, and you can set the user to be administrator, which means he can add or remove keywords or change the project, or a user who can just see how the ranking is changing. I will not invite anyone to this project. And boom, we've created rank tracking project. It takes time to check the rankings. We do that once per day. So it should be here sooner, but like every day you can check your rankings if you set that to daily checking. I set to once every 3 days, should show up sooner. Let's get back to our list of projects again. And our site audit should be done by now. And it seems to be. We here see the Serpstat domain optimization score of 79%. It means that the quality of domain in terms of SEO errors is 79%, which is actually great. You can see my other projects here have 47, 60, 68. 68 is good even. 79 is great. To get more data on site audit, you can go here and see that this website has 107 high priority errors. So if your website has errors with high priority, this is where you want to start. Missing descriptions, 99 pages. Missing H1 heading, one page. So the most important errors are the one marked as high priority and the ones on top. So start your optimization with this. For each error, we give recommendations, brief, like short ones, right? Like we recommend to create unique and accurate description for every page, and there are no descriptions for these pages. So you will assume that you have to create description, which is right. But still, I recommend doing your own research when it comes to errors you don't understand. Clicking here shows me which pages don't have a description, right? For some reason, store the speedhunters.com doesn't return any description. So we have our errors. We have these errors also grouped by type of errors: errors with headings, errors with redirects, errors with accessibility, pages with canonical tag. Means you may want to go ahead and check them. Oh, no errors. My bad. Let's get back to audit summary. You can export all of your errors in PDF, and there's also a custom overview of your errors where you can export all of your errors in CSV and use them in Google Docs, which means you will get all of the pages with errors they return in Google Docs or Excel or whatever. So if you don't have that much of an errors, you can just go ahead and take a look at them from here. Like low priority, just don't even bother. We just show them that there are errors, but they won't do any harm. It's better to leave them alone. But high priority, just work on those. If there are any of those, you can, as I said before, access them from audit summary by clicking on the number. It doesn't work if you click here. So you have to click on the red number, right? And you'll get the access to these 107 errors. If you have like 5,000 errors, it's better to export the file and work with them in a table. Right, see, 100 of those are with meta text, so 1 missing heading and 99 missing descriptions. Loading speed, sometimes you can't do much about that, so just leave it alone. Just leave the errors you don't know what to do with alone. That's my general advice for myself and my friends. Okay, so this is all about the audit. We have created the, I didn't start tracking for some reason. I showed you how to create rank tracking. Let me show you how it looks like when it actually started. Yeah, here. You'll be able to monitor your position daily. And I said that we track 100 websites for each keyword, which means I clicked on this keyword. Here's my website. Here's every competitor of the website that I need, right? So you don't have to add this website and this website and this website to your project. You will still see them here. The great thing about rank tracking in Serpstat is that it has a marketing report, which is actually kind of complex, but you have to know it. It's insanely cool feature. It shows you the visibility of a website within the chosen group of keywords. I've created this for the purposes of demonstration. So these are the visibilities of websites only for keywords about clocks. I'm using IKEA Bulgaria, which means these are like household items. Well, you know what IKEA is. Same here, candles. Boom. And you can see that my website has a visibilities of 3%, but my competitors have like 7, just for the keywords about candles that I handpicked. How is it useful for marketing research? You can see how your visibility is changing. You can see if your optimization is working. Let me switch to select all, clear all, right? You can see if your website is getting better or worse. The lower it is, the better it is. For example, You see IKEA, that Bulgaria had visibility of 14.5 at some point, and then it dropped to 10.5, which means something somewhere within my group of keywords that I have chosen went wrong, and I need to work on that to get my 15% back. These are the keywords I'm tracking. These are position, these are growing, these are falling, these ones out. I'm ranking for 2 new keywords. I've lost positions for 118 and improved for 128. Visibility here in competitors again is calculated similarly to the one I showed you in domain analysis. It depends on search volume and domain's position. So just your ranking doesn't tell you anything like, okay, I'm ranking first for 7 keywords. What does it give me? Nothing. This number gives you a lot more than that. It shows you that you are third domain in popularity for the keywords that you have chosen to track. And you have to monitor this number rather than the number of keywords you rank for and what positions you rank for, because maybe your competitors lost positions too, and like, I don't know, this website have gained some, but it's still somewhere here and you're still at the top. Great feature anyways. Okay, I think I'm lost. I've probably told everything I wanted to. Let me stop sharing the screen and get back to you. Hello again. I may have missed something. If I did, you can always ask your questions in the live support chat. Under support, just you're doing something on Serpstat and you're like, oh, okay, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Open the chat and say, hey guys, what am I doing here? What is this number? What does it mean? And we'll just explain everything to you. Okay. I still have some questions from you here on this list. Didn't go through that many of those. So I'll go through this real quick, and then Slava maybe will show me some questions that you have asked during the webinar. I'll answer those as well. Limited IPs. We had a limit of 2 IPs that you can use to access Serpstat every day. We raised that to 3, which means that you can access Serpstat from your home, your work, and from, I don't know, Subway. But if you go about that, if you access Serpstat from 4 different IPs on a single day, it will just lock until the next day, not forever, but you will be able to access Serpstat on the next day. So be careful with that. This problem only happens when you just start using Serpstat, because you're still want to play with it, you're interested in it, you open your website at work, you open it on your way home, you open it home, you show it to your friends, and bam, it's locked. Once you're past that phase where you're just excited about it, I know I'm logging into Serpstat from 2 places, work and home, right? So 3 IPs should be more than enough, I believe. If for some reason that's not enough for you, we raise it to 3. We can go about that. Sorry. Okay. What other questions you guys have? A question about upgrades for $1 to one of our paid plans. So for $1, you can upgrade to our plans A, B, or C. Obviously, most people choose C because it's the most advanced. We use the same price because whatever. You can upgrade for $1 for 1 month only, right? So the second month of plan C will cost $149. Second month of plan A will cost $19. The second month of plan B will cost $69. Why would you do that? You want to ask. You have lifetime access for $49. You don't if you think that you have enough limits in Serpstat as it is. You don't have to switch, but we're aiming at people who want to analyze 5 websites, 10 websites, who have huge e-commerce website, who have website with 15,000 pages, who needs to analyze 7,000 competitors. Those people may want to switch to plan C for $1 and for whole months get access to tons and tons of data reports with 30,000 results, millions of API requests and stuff like that. So if you think that Appsumo plan is enough for you for your small website, your 3 projects, stick with it. If you run into limit and you see that you're getting more and more traffic and you want to analyze more and get more, you can switch for $1, and we can also switch you to long-term subscription, 1 year, 3 years with a great discount. We didn't discussed it yet with anyone. I think at least I didn't. But it's going to be like, I don't know, a big one, like 40%, 50%. Don't take my word for it though, because you're going to start, Igor said, 50%. It's going to be good anyways. If you want, we have long-term subscription discounts as is, but if you're switching from Appsumo plan to 3 years, you're going to get a deal of a century. I promise that. Okay, I'm looking down because I have a list of questions, if you're wondering. So what else did I not answer? Okay, I think I showed most of these that I have here as I showed you how to use Serpstat. How many domains can you track in competitors' domains? 100 domains, I showed it in rank tracking, or you can analyze 300 domains every day and see overview of them. No keyword difficulty, okay. I think I'm done with questions here. Let me go and see what questions you have asked during the yeah, where do we get the data? That was the popular question. So backlinks data we get from Majestic, and we also do our own bit of crawling. So we have a good, great Majestic index that people know of, and we add some to that. We're trying to build our own index, but we launched that and we wanted people to be able to use it and not just provide, no, here's your 50 backlinks. So we're using Majestic index plus some of our own backlinks. Search volumes we get from Google AdWords, and we're using complex formulas to account for Google Trends, number of Google users in certain region, search volumes from previous month, because Google grouped the volumes, and you now have like 1,000 to 8,000, but we want to show you like 1,500. So we do that. We calculate those. That's a big process. Where do we get? Well, there's not much else to get. The competitor data we get from analyzing SERPs for each keyword. So each keyword in our database, we basically Google it, and we're looking what websites rank for this keyword at what positions with what pages and stuff like that. Cost per click data is from Google AdWords. Right. What else have you guys been asking? Our backlinks data is, I don't know, can I say it's second best to Ahrefs? But of course, Ahrefs is a great tool. We still have time until we beat them, right? Our keyword research data, we have recently added a ton of keywords in the United States, and that actually delayed the release of Germany and France databases. We now have close to 80 million, and our aim is 120 million keywords. We'll show competitor data for all of them. We have added tens of millions of keywords to Australia, Canada, and United Kingdom databases. So those are great. We're always working, we have servers working 24/7, recording data faster than they can spin. So every time you log into Serpstat, you'll be getting more and more fresh data, okay? So you'll be getting, all Appsumo users will be getting access to new data. Not new databases, but new data. New keyword is added, we have it, you can access it. Okay. So Slava, any other questions there I need to answer?
No, I think we're complete.
No other questions. Okay, that seems to be it. I hope it wasn't like too broken, because it's hard to tell about Serpstat to people because I don't know what we expect from it. I've showed you how I would approach it if it was a new tool to me. We'll have another webinar tomorrow. It's on there, serpstat.com/page/webinar. You have the link. So we'll try to improve the second one. It'll be hosted by Slava, and he'll tell something I may have forgotten, and it probably will be better. We will save the recordings of both of them, then we will choose the best one, and you will have access to this as your resource. Like anytime, you can open it and look again, find the bit you are interested in. And as always, you can contact our support. I would appreciate it, Thomas, if you shared the word about Serpstat with your friends, colleagues, maybe send them the link to Appsumo deal, ask them to join. This is the only profit we get from Appsumo deal is visibility, and it would be great if you guys could share. If you see some discussion about SEO tools, just mention that you're using Serpstat and share your honest opinion. Say like, I like this, but I don't like much that. That's still great because people don't know about it, and we want people to know about it, right? This is our end goal here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have videos here coming out pretty much regularly. Subscribe to our Facebook and Twitter. We share promotions, news about new features and databases. You'll be the first one to know when the keyword difficulty is coming out. You'll be the first one to know when we have Google Germany and Google France and stuff like that. So if you want to know more about Serpstat, you can access that information anywhere. We have Serpstat Academy. I forgot about that. I actually made that, and I try to update it, but don't always have time. The address is academy.serpstat.com. It has some cool tricks you can use for SEO, how to find long tail keywords with Serpstat, how to pitch your SEO services to websites that need your help, how to use Serpstat. It shows each report, what it shows. That will be a great resource for you guys. It has basic information about keywords, what they are, how they work, how Google decides which website should rank for which keywords. So go ahead and check the academy.serpstat.com. It's free. You just have to enter your email and your password so you can log into it later. One of the courses there have a discount for 10% for any plan. If you can find it, you have to click through each course, through the full course. I'm not going to tell you which one. There are 5 of those. Shouldn't take long to click through. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and ask your questions. You can ask them to our support. You can ask them in the comments on the Appsumo website. Anywhere you can just ask your questions, and we'll answer more of them in the upcoming webinar, where you will just get your own reply privately if that's just your own unique question. You want to know why my website doesn't rank higher or something like that. We can help you out. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Optimize your website, get more traffic, use Serpstat, share the word, and just want to wish you all luck. Go ahead and let's make our websites better together. See ya.